Good morning. Just doing a quick live stream on my way out this morning. Wow, I do look emaciated. Yes. I have to rethink my wardrobe. Okay, anyhow. Good morning, everyone. I just have to share with you. It is 65 degrees and sunny in Columbus, Ohio. Finally. Woohoo! It is supposed to be up to 82 today. Now yesterday I spent the day complaining about the fact I didn't have a pair of shorts on. Well, I went overboard today. And I'm very happy that I did. Because I couldn't believe I walked out of the house and it was not freezing. Which I usually am freezing walking out of the house. I'm wearing a dress and I'm wearing sandals. Now, my feet have already swelled up, so once these come off when I get home, they ain't going back on for a while, but that's okay. That's alright. Life is wonderful right now, just because of the weather. It makes me feel so much better. Do I have more energy? No. Do I feel better? Yes. Because I don't feel so weighted down by life in general, I guess is the best way to put it. Because it's been so freaking oppressive. Now here's the bummer part. I'm driving east. Behind me is the sun. Sorry, I'm driving west. Behind me is the sun. Carl would kill me for that. Behind me is the sun, which thank goodness is not blinding me, because it is a lot of the people coming the other way. But the skies look awful gray, and you know something? I don't care. It's supposed to be 80-some degrees today. You gotta understand, it's been forever since I didn't feel like I had to have a coat on of some sort. I mean, up until, oh shoot, last week I was wearing my winter wool coat. Seriously, wow, I look bad. Yeah. I was wearing my winter wool coat. Just, you know, crazy. But, you know, life is good and we get on and we move on and yada yada and yippee skippy and oh, sorry. I don't know where that yawn came from. I'm currently in my version of rush hour traffic. Where I have to go is downtown on East Broad today. The program I'm going to is called Road Maps. It's something that the state of Ohio offers to help people to get employed again. Now, the classes that I will be taking, I have already taken online. And I was required to take online before going to this classroom situation to do the same classes in a seminar situation. I know I won't be able to do any of the seminar recording or whatnot. I'd probably get thrown underneath the State House for that. But I'll check in and I'll let you know what we're doing every day. I'm supposed to just show up. I'm supposed to be there from 9 to 1. And that's fine. I packed my lunch. Lydia and I had leftovers from last night, and instead of her taking it for lunch, she offered it up to me. And that's because I have a greater opportunity to have a microwave than she does. So anyhow, I have no idea when all this running around will pay off in a monetary sense. I asked around and they said, oh, that's up to the county. And when I asked the county about it, they said it's up to the program. So, you know, whatever. I get a gas card for $15 a week, which is basically running downtown or whatever building I need to go to every day during the week. So I got that yesterday, so I felt better. I didn't have to ask Lydia for gas money. And I got my state refund, rather small, but I got it. I'm still waiting for the federal paperwork for the injured spouse paperwork, because they are holding my refund because of money that my last ex-husband owes, which is kind of weird. They waited until we've been divorced and him sitting in prison for 3 years and then out for a year, so it's been almost 5 years. But I guess, you know, it's the government. They'll find you when they want to find you. So I have to wait for that paperwork to get the refund. At least I have a little money with the state refund. Not a lot, but a little. Next year I shouldn't get any refunded at all because I haven't been working. But we'll see. I'm hoping to be working. I know that Lydia's father never filed taxes after he became disabled and we were divorced. Which, you know, he didn't have a little dependent like I did. So I'm guessing that's why he didn't. And I never got dinged or approached about, you know, taxes or anything, so I figure, you know, his executor took care of that. I know they took a lot, well, relatively a lot, from Lydia. She was supposed to get her father's car and just took it and said it had to go to the estate. They didn't even give her the option. But anyhow, I digress. I guess there are a couple people watching. Let's see, what else is going on? Oh, when I went past the office today at the apartment complex, the pool cover is half off, which means the repairs are underway. Woohoo! For the swimming pool. I've decided what I'm going to do. They have awesome lounge chairs, chaise lounges by the pool, but they always throw out several a year for it. They don't even try to fix them. They just throw them out because they've got a band or two busted. So what I've told Lydia is, since she walks past the big dumpster area where you're supposed to throw, you know, big things like furniture and whatnot, if she sees any of those pool lounges thrown in there, to let me know so we can go pick it up and repair it. It won't, I mean, it's just the freaking banding. I don't know about you guys, but I grew up with woven chairs, and that banding is real cheap. Like, last I looked at it, it was $1, so it's probably $2 now. A roll, And all you needed basically was a screw with a washer to replace the woven strips on the chair. They're not like the full piece folding chairs we have now. I mean, shoot, I could do I have so many skills on how to reclaim that type of lawn furniture. As long as I don't have anything welded, I can fix it and make it look nice. I could weave, I could macrame, I can make a slip cover for it, all kinds of stuff. But if she sees a chaise lounge or picking it out of the trash, I'm gonna fix it so I can lay out on my back patio and relax. And it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg. So far, my patio furniture costs me zilch. $0. Oh, that reminds me. Yes. With a little bit of money, there's not a lot I can pay for with my state income tax return. But there is something I can do. Mama wants to barbecue. Propane for me in a gas grill usually lasts a year and a half. I've been out since the fall last year. Mama's gonna go get that filled up. Lydia made a comment the other night that she really missed hamburgers and corn on the cob on the grill. Just so you know, the way I cook corn on the cob on the grill is the way that I watched them do it at the Fairborn Sweet Corn Festival and at the Ohio State Fair, which is awesome, which is throw the cobs, husk and all, into water, then throw that onto the grill, husk and all, let it steam, and then once it's cooked, because you'll smell it, it'll go from a husk smell to a corn smell. It's the only way I know how to tell it's done. Peel that bad boy back, you got a handle, and perfectly cooked corn on the cob. And since I can't do salt and stuff, it'll be perfect. So that's what I think is on the menu for this week. It's going to get the propane tank filled before this Memorial Day, because propane will go way up for Memorial Day weekend. I mean, huge way up. Just like the gas will. So now you know my secret recipe for corn on the cob on the grill. Don't touch the husk, leave it there. Unless you want charred corn, you know, that's another way to go. Not something I do. Not unless I'm making, you know, that type of corn salsa. Which I have to watch because there's salt in it. I'd have to make it instead of buy it. Let's see. Oh, with going to all this stuff during the day, I've been putting off my water pills till the evening. My water pills till the evening, and that's not cool. I was up a pound this morning, so I'm gonna have to start taking my water pill in the morning, I guess. I don't know. I just hate to have to get up and run, and that's figuratively run to the restroom. When the water pill kicks in. I'll take a look and see how far the restroom is from where I'm going to be, because I haven't been to this road maps place yet, or this building yet, to know how far away stuff is. The building I was in, the restroom was up some stairs. It's all of maybe 150 yards away. So I wasn't entirely crazy about going to the restroom. I did, I just, 2 flights of stairs. This kind of sucked. Let's see. That's about it, actually. If my buddy Carl's on here, good morning. You've got to have an absolutely gorgeous morning up in Port Sandusky this morning. That's all I could think of, and Lydia said something this morning about it's probably gorgeous up there. Might be a little chilly because, wind blowing across the water, but that really, in all honesty, does not matter. Because it's just gorgeous. We've all been sitting in a funk here in Ohio. The rest of the week is actually supposed to be 70s, which is just amazing. I can't be happier. Maybe it'll make me start feeling better. I don't know. All I do know is getting some sun on my body and some vitamin D is going to be amazing. And I do feel, like I'm accomplishing something and taking care of Lydia. Yes, I'm making about 15 to 20 cents an hour. Once they figure all my hours out and decide to pay me. But I'll be able to take care of Lydia. I have a little over $300 a month coming in. But it is 15, 20 cents an hour. I'm not saying cents by accident. I mean cents. I need to do like 180 hours, and I need to I'll only get 300 and change. So it's like 15, 20 cents. I did the math. So anyhow, but at least I'll be productive. I don't have to rush, and I'll get additional training. There's one classroom program that's they offer that I'm actually excited to do. When I started in IT back in the 80s, Excel had just come out. Excel was only used by accounts payable, accounts receivable when it first came out. It was not something everybody used. It was almost its own programming language. Well, guess what? Everybody uses Excel now. So, fortunately, they have an Excel training program offered for free through the Ohio Jobs. So I'm going to be taking that class instead of just bumbling through it. I'm going to take the time. It's only pays me off work-wise an hour. I've been told if I go through all the scenarios and really train myself, it'll take about 3 hours, but I'll completely understand the program. I mean, it won't take, I'm not dumb. It won't take much to learn the program and figure out how to use it and set it up to use for various things. I went through the Word 2010 program like that. Hold on. There we go. My fingers. Yeah, whatever. Like that. But I've been using Word since it came out. There's a lot of stuff lot of programs I've used over the years that don't exist anymore, and there are other programs that are far easier to use. I'm gonna do something here, if it'll let me do it. I'm gonna show you Lydia's campus, because I'm that close to Capital University. This is only one part of campus. Capital University is a private institution. It's actually the first college campus Lydia ever was on. She saw her first performance of Me here in 2001. I was asked to sit in with the Women in Music Orchestra that at that point, I don't know if it still is or not, was based at Capital University. It was awesome. Lydia's father carried her in. She was an infant. There's a little bit of campus over here. The dorms are on the other side. That's when we found out that Lydia is not entirely crazy about string instruments. Anytime just the strings played, she actually cried loudly. But I enjoyed that performance a lot. It threw me back into music, and maybe with Lydia on campus I can find out if it's still going on or not. So anyhow, this is Main Street in Bexley, Ohio. Whoops. Bexley, Ohio. Down that way. And there's the Drexel Theater. There used to be a restaurant called Cozy right there on the corner. Let me flip it back. There we go. Called Cozy on the corner that I really loved. It's the first time I had a panini. It was amazing. But it's no longer there. Bexley took over that entire little strip mall. That's where the Bexley Monk used to be. But they took it all over as city building, which made a lot of sense. It's not far from the Drexel. So that's where Lydia, that shows you how close Lydia is going to be from home all of next year. I went past the Jewish Family Services that I've been at the first part of this week. And now I'm heading to over near the Franklin Conservatory. Man, it's taking me forever to get this far. To be at 1111 East Broad Street for this road maps thing. Columbus is really, or the Metro Columbus area, is really full of a lot of history. Y'all should look it up. On the Ohio State University has, of course, a PBS station. If you go online and look up wosu.edu, I believe it is, and look at Columbus neighborhoods, it's an ongoing program that tells you about the history of Columbus and its outskirts. It talks about the Polish center of the city, and the Jewish centers of the city, and the Italian centers of the city. little places all over the city. I know some of the families that are founders of the city. Just the families. And the history is just amazing. Right now, can I even see it? I can't really see it because the trees are filling out. I was going to show you St. Charles. That's where my boss works, Rick Brunetto. But the trees are actually leafing out pretty well. So I couldn't show it to you. And I'm going past the Franklin Park Conservatory, which, okay, they're spending money. I'll show you when I leave. I want to get to where I need to go quickly. I'm at the 1700 block and I need to go to the 1100 block. The Franklin Park Conservatory is a place that a lot of people like to get married at. A lot of kids, for senior pictures, get their pictures done there. Prom pictures. There's a room there called the Palm Room where they actually have full-grown palm trees. It's flipping amazing. It's just huge, and the acoustics and the entire observatory is amazing. So anyhow, I'm almost at Road Maps. I'm here by, is that Central High? It's not East. I think that's Central High School. Columbus Public, I don't know a lot about the schools. I'm looking. Should tell me out front. Oh, it's East High School. That makes sense, it's on the east side of town. So anyhow, love y'all. Please take care of each other. Be safe. Don't work so hard, and remember, keep smiling.